Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This class is Reset Your Nervous System, and in it I share practices that you can do to build a more holistic nervous system. When we feel overwhelmed, anxious, or panicky, our nervous system fires up and we get dysregulated. And over time, stress patterns build up in our bodies, and then everything can start to feel off. So after you do this class a few times and you're familiar with the practices, you can then choose one or two different sections or practices from the class that you feel help you the most right now and do them on your own on a regular basis. Or you can continue to take the whole class. It's totally up to you. So let's get started. Please start by finding a comfortable seated position and allow your body to settle in. Allow your body to sway if it wants to sway, or sigh. Take a few more moments to get more comfortable here. And then our first practice will be a self-holding technique. So place your hands on either side of your head. And just notice the sensations of your hands on the sides of your head. Notice the sensations between your hands. Think about how you're creating edges for your thoughts. You're creating the sides of a container that contain your thoughts. And feel the container around your thinking. Continue to feel the sensation between your hands. And now place one hand on your forehead and the other hand behind your head towards the top, kind of in line with your forehead. And I want you to feel your occipital ridge, that bony part where the skull and the neck meet. It's a still point. And something about placing your hand on this bone can feel quite calming. But I want you to notice the sensation of your hand on your forehead and notice the sensation of your hand on the back of your head. And now place one hand on your forehead and one hand over your heart. And notice the sensation of your hand on your forehead and the sensation of your hand on your heart. And the sensations between your hands. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. And notice the sensation of your hand on your heart and the sensation of your hand on your belly. And let yourself feel whatever you need to feel here. And now place the hand that's on your belly behind the head again, so you can feel your occipital ridge. And notice the sensation between your hands. Stack both hands right over your heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, long breath out. The next exercise you'll do is make fists with both hands, and then with your knuckles, massage gently down your neck. You are stimulating and toning your vagus nerve, which runs down your neck And this is both activating and grounding in the body. Notice how that feels. Next one is bilateral tapping by your collarbones. So hook the thumbs so that the wrists are crossed, and you'll start to tap left, right, left, right, left, right. Continue this. And now you can do this bilateral stimulation on its own, or you can pair it with breath work. So let's try it with box breathing. As you tap the left and right sides of your chest, inhale for the count of 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Tap as you exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold for 4 seconds. Pause and notice how you feel. And now give yourself a big hug by placing the left hand under the right armpit, and the right hand's going to hold the left bicep. You are literally giving yourself a hug. And your only task is to pay attention to your body, let yourself settle into the position, allow yourself to feel supported by it, allow yourself to feel contained, and then watch and see if anything shifts with your breathing, bodily sensations, and how you feel in space. This next practice is cat and cow stretch. And it's really, in the yoga asana practice, it's one of the most refreshing ways to stimulate your vagus nerve. So you'll place your hand on your thighs, and you'll inhale, open your spine, draw your heart forward while you bring your shoulder blades back. And as you exhale, round your spine like that Halloween cat, tucking your chin in towards your chest. And you're bringing more flexibility into your spine here. Now shift around, the knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground. You can cross the ankles and give yourself a hug. And then start to rock forward and backwards. I find any kind of rocking motion, there's this soothing power to that. And you're also increasing circulation by sending more oxygen into your joints, which may help to reduce some inflammation and pain. And this rhythmic motion engages the parasympathetic nervous system, which is that calming branch of our autonomic nervous systems. Next time you're on your back, lift your legs up into the air and your arms towards the sky, and shake your legs and arms. Shake, shake, shake. It's a wonderful way to regulate the nervous system when it's overstimulated. You're helping to release muscular tension here and burn excess adrenaline, and just calm the nervous system to its neutral state, which will help manage stress levels inside the body. You may have seen animals shake to release tension and stress before. And in my opinion, humans don't do this enough. And draw the knees into your chest, give yourself a hug here, and gently rock from side to side, massaging your low back and sacrum area. Lower the soles of the feet to the ground. Place your hands on your low belly and take a couple belly breaths. So as you inhale, see if you can breathe all the way down into the belly until you feel the belly expanding out like a balloon into the palms. And as you exhale, gently draw the belly back towards the spine, pressing the air out. And drop your legs over to the left for a spinal twist. You can use the hand to push the legs further down. If you want to go deeper, to make it less deep, use a prop like a folded blanket or a block between the knees and thighs. And then switch sides. Your eyes can be closed or open, whatever feels best for you right now. Come back through center. And bring the big toes together to touch and allow the knees to fall open to the sides. So it's a happy baby variation. Gently tuck the chin, lengthen out the back of the neck. And just notice how the inner groins are feeling right now, how the hips are feeling. Become aware of sensations inside the body. And then from here, moving into supported bridge pose using your block. So you can open up the body without exerting too much effort. Place your block under your pelvis, not your lower back. And make sure the block is placed widthwise across your sacroiliac joint so that you feel supported on both sides of the joint. And you got to get comfortable here so that your nervous system can relax. It's hard if you're feeling pain or discomfort for that to happen. And can you relax your neck, throat, and jaw, as well as your facial muscles? And up to you, if you would like, you can practice those diaphragmatic breaths, the belly breaths that you just did on the back, or you can allow the breath to be spontaneous and free and letting it do what it knows how to do so well inside your body. To leave the pose, lift your hips up off the block, set the block off to the side, and roll your spine down onto the floor. Stay here for several breaths, allowing your back body to soften into the mat. Start to windshield wiper your legs, dropping the legs over to one side and then the other, Finding a pace that works best for your lower back here. And this is just helping to bring the hips back into a more neutral place. Come to center, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself another big ol' hug. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lift your head up to meet your knees if it's okay for neck. And now sprawl out into a Savasana position. So your legs are extended out in front of you, arms by your sides. Have your ankles hip width apart. And then press the balls of your feet forward and flex your feet. Start to create a rocking movement. And you'll rock for about 1 minute. This is a wonderful way to release any emotional stress. It also helps to relax muscles in your body. Keep going. And now rest on your back in Shavasana. Allow your body to be held by the earth. You can keep the arms by your sides, palms facing up, or place the hands on the body, anywhere they land, elbows resting down. Just feel the weight of your body on the floor. And give yourself this awareness of your connection to the ground, to the earth beneath you. And feel the weight of your body. Take a moment to listen to the sounds outside the body. Maybe you hear cars moving, birds chirping, my voice. Begin to notice the sound of silence in between sounds. Bring yourself into awareness of the sound in between, the silence in between. Notice internal sounds, sound of the breath. You may be able to notice the sound of the heartbeat. Notice how subtle listening to internal sounds can be. Begin to notice what's right here, right now. Imagine all the tensions in the body releasing and being absorbed by the earth. Now rolling off to a side, very slowly, start to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can take your time, there's no rush. And we'll finish up the practice today with a brief meditation. Place your hands on your lower belly. Allow the shoulders to stay relaxed. Relax your face. Let there be some space between the tops and bottom rows of teeth so you're not clenching jaw. And then bring your awareness back down to your belly. And feel warmth, feel love radiate from your palms into your belly. Warmth and love. And in your mind's eye, imagine there's a warm golden ball of sunlight inside your belly. And this sunlight is glowing and growing brighter with each breath cycle. Warm, nourishing, sweet sunlight inside of your belly. Feel it as this pure and warm energy. And you can rub your belly a little bit. And anything that you are struggling with right now, send it some warmth, send it some love. Reminding yourself that there is a part of me that's home, whatever is going on. I belong here. And remembering that nervous system healing is not about staying or feeling regulated 100% of the time. What we're doing through the practices is building our capacity over time to return to regulation. Each time with a little more ease. Stack your hands over your heart space and begin to rub your heart space in this tiny circular motion, applying a little bit more pressure, and give yourself thanks for taking this class today. Maybe you brought in a flavor of regulation, and be easy on yourself today, this week, and always. See you next time. Thanks for practicing.